Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
to another episode of Under the Influence Podcast.
Episode 162.
162.
162.
As always, I'm Big Cass,
I'm that guy PM.
and we are here for another evening for your viewing and listening pleasure. I lost track.
It's all good.
I lost my train of thought. It happens sometimes. Players fuck up.
It does. It does. It does. It does.
Players fuck up. How you feeling tonight, brother?
Actually, I'm a little scared, man. I had a little scared this weekend, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. I see the future, bro.
What you got me scared? What you say, nigga?
Nigga, my teeth were moving. My teeth were moving, bro. Like, I'm scared. Like, in probably 2 to 5 years, I might have a yuck mouth. Like, I already ain't got my side shits. You know, I try to hold on to them as much as possible, but had to let them go. And my teeth were spreading apart. So, when I was little, I had a little gap.
Yeah.
Okay, that's family shit. That's just natural. When I broke my tooth and got this gold tooth, the dentist asked me, said, "Hey, you had a gap. Do you want the gap?" I said, "No. Go ahead and close that up."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He closed it up, and I was brushing my teeth before I went to the fair on Saturday. You know, you do the little smile and you look, and I'm looking like I could see my tongue.
Your gap is back.
Yeah, but it's my teeth on the side that they got taken out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And now my
It's starting to move.
they're moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Your
I'm
teeth
like,
shift.
yeah, and I don't want to be one of them wide teeth motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Your teeth shift. That's why they be doing like them partials and shit.
Yeah.
To keep shit in place.
Right.
Because if you know, I used to wear, your teeth just shift naturally as you get older.
Yeah.
Because like I had
And your gums recede.
your gums recede.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that now too.
Yeah. And I always had wore grills and shit. I had them grills for years, and I never really got rid of my grills. I just stopped wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that one I had with like all the diamonds in it?
There was the vampire teeth.
Not that one. The one
Okay.
after that one that had like the baguettes and the princess cuts. All it was like 20 teeth full of diamonds. They were just in my jewelry box for like 6 years, and I never put them, never wore them no more. Man, I tried to put them motherfuckers on one time, bro. Those were no longer my teeth anymore. I had to melt that shit down and sell it because it just
was pointless to keep it.
yeah. That's why like my oldest daughter had braces. That's why they'd be on her so much about her retainer because
Yeah.
like your teeth will go back.
Yeah.
They'll go back to what we just fixed them from. The motherfuckers just shift on you. And
Yeah,
then,
that shit crazy, man.
and then when you missing teeth, or you get your wisdom teeth pulled and shit, and they got room to move, they'll start moving and doing weird shit.
That is crazy. Then I found out that something that you just brought up maybe it sparked a thought. Found out that wisdom teeth, like if somebody that gets them all pulled out, all four, that they have heart problems. Because they said that's connected to getting your wisdom teeth pulled out, and we really don't even have to get them pulled out. It's just that something from the whatever is over the dentistry
Once you
wisdom.
take them,
Yeah, they get an extra reward for wisdom
I
teeth.
wouldn't doubt it.
I just found that shit out. And I was like, wow.
I got all four of mine. I wouldn't let them take mine.
I got one taken out, and I still got 3.
I got all four. My second oldest daughter, she had to get all four of hers yanked because they
Same time? Ouch.
that was crazy, and she was hiring to make coke.
Well, she was under the gas.
Oh man, I wish I still had the videos on my phone. I remember sending them videos. That baby was so high. That shit. If it wasn't my daughter, I'd have put that shit right on YouTube. That was TikTok worthy.
Was she cussing?
She was cussing. She was saying crazy shit, crying, like all that shit you see. And she had the galls in her mouth. Like, yeah. Yeah, she got them motherfuckers taken out a couple years ago.
Ouch.
Yeah, all four of them.
See? And that's crazy.
Like I said, I got all four of mine. I wouldn't let them take mine, but they tried.
Yeah, they will.
They just said something to my 2 middle daughters because they about to get braces.
Mhm.
And when they was doing the X-rays on that shit, the dentist place was talking about the wisdom teeth that hadn't even come in. They're starting to come in. We're gonna look
Yeah.
into trying to get. I was like, God damn, like they harvesting teeth.
Yeah, that's basically all it is. Because if you have the room for them, like I did,
Yeah,
what's the point of getting them taken out?
because I had the room for them. They came in
Yeah.
just fine. They ain't hurt or nothing.
Now mine's hurt when they came in, when they like the initial break in of the gums and stuff. I thought it was something going on with my gums. I was like, what the hell?
But mine didn't bother me not one motherfucking bit. It was the weirdest shit in the world. They just came in. And the dentist said something about it. I was like, nigga, I didn't even know that they grew in. He was like, what? I was like, I ain't feel nothing. Like, if you didn't just tell me, I got to look at them. Nigga, if you didn't just tell me I had them, I wouldn't even have known. Nigga, they literally just, whoop, we're here.
New teeth.
New teeth. New teeth.
Yeah, but they said it's connected to your heart and shit. So
That's crazy.
your heart and your brain. It's because that's why they call them wisdom teeth.
I can imagine.
I'm like, damn, that's crazy, but it is what it is. But yeah, that scared me this weekend. I had to go ask about that, look it up. When you find something, you go play doctor for yourself.
Oh, man.
Because they just gonna tell you the same shit when you go there anyway.
I don't know. Google is Google. Well, you talking about some dental shit.
Yeah.
On health shit, man. Google, you could have goddamn gas. You'll be convinced you got a stomach tumor.
Yeah.
By the time you get done with Google,
Yeah.
Google go to the very worst thing.
The dark side of Google.
And I remember I had this crazy ass pain in my foot and my leg, and it was like jittering and shaking and shit. It was crazy. I couldn't make it stop. It'd been happening for like a week and a half. And I was on Google and YouTube, and it was all telling me I was having a seizure and
Yeah.
all this old crazy shit. Man, I got down to like the deep, dark depths of YouTube. And this guy was like, if you're here, I clicked on his video. He's like, if you're here, you've watched everything under the sun, and you're still looking for a different answer. And he described what I had going on. And he was like, it's simple. Have you been exercising or running a lot more lately? If you have, change your shoes. And it turned out that the shoe that I was wearing, it was a Nike, like a cross trainer Nike,
Yeah.
but it was compressing the nerve
Oh.
and fucking the nerve up in my whole leg because of the compression, the
Where it
compressed
was,
nerve.
that pinch point.
Yeah. So I changed my shoe and everything was fine. But for about 3 days straight, nigga, I was
Looking for something.
having a heart attack. That's what I
I'm thinking like, oh, this is the big one.
Yeah.
This is the big one.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I didn't throw them shoes away so quick.
You threw them away. You just didn't wear them.
Yeah. They was fairly new too. Like, and I don't never buy like stylish shoes for the gym.
Right.
I buy like for the purpose.
Yeah.
So they didn't serve their purpose. I wasn't gonna wear them nowhere else.
I got you.
I wasn't gonna wear them out nowhere.
Nah, I understand. I totally understand.
I got some ugly ass shit in I got some of them New Balances in my gym bag right now that no one should ever put on their feet. I love New Balances, but certain ones,
Yeah, certain
ain't
ones
it.
don't look right.
I got some ones that don't look right. They're the most comfortable shits in the land, nigga. That's what I do my cardio in. They've never touched the concrete.
Oh damn.
They in my gym bag. Go in the gym. I put them motherfuckers on. I do my shit. I take them off. I put them back in the bag.
So that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
They gray and they ugly. I think it was Amazon recommended them. Like, these come highly recommended. I was like, these are hideous.
Oh wow.
But all right, I'll take it.
Comfortable though, huh?
Nigga.
That's how it's be about is what's comfortable and what ain't gonna, restrict you from doing what you need to do.
I bought that first pair. I got big ass foot, so sometimes all the desirable colors don't be like in. I bought the first pair. They was like black and white, and they were so comfortable. I got back on there to dress to buy like a couple more pairs.
Yeah.
Nigga, the desirable colors was gone. I got a tan and white pair, like a weird ass blue and white pair. And when they get old, I throw
Like
them
an
motherfuckers-
aqua blue.
Yeah. When they get old, I throw them motherfuckers away. And I take another. I got about 4 pairs in the closet. I take another pair, stick it in my gym bag. I'm on the gray ones now.
I need to get another pair of shoes quickly too.
Yeah, them motherfuckers. You know, for the gym, it's all about the function.
Yeah.
Like the little, you know, you squat and you deadlift, you need to wear flat shoes.
Right.
I used to do it in Chucks. But
They
Chucks,
they got the arch in them, don't they?
no, Chucks is flat.
Okay.
Flat as a, but you know, Chucks done got abnormally expensive.
Yeah, because they're coming back.
Yeah, so fuck all that because, like I said, this is for purpose.
'Cause at some point they were in fucking Myers.
Yeah, and now they're $100 a pair again almost.
Yeah.
And man, fucking they look like the karate shoes, like
What?
the shoes that I wear to squat and deadlift and shit in. They
Oh,
look
you
like,
got some Bruce Lee's?
but they made by Lugs.
Lugs make Bruce Lee's?
Lugs makes Bruce Lee's, and they're $15 a pair. And they got them ran
For
through
real?
about 14 pairs of them motherfuckers.
Where did you get those?
Amazon.
All right. I've been looking for some Bruce Lee's.
Yeah.
I'll stand in line for some Bruce Lee's. Y'all can stand in line for Jordans. Bruce Lee's was my shit. I used to get talked about because I used to wear MC Hammer pants and Bruce Lee's. I wanted to kick the shit out of somebody. Jeans wouldn't let you do that back then. Not even jean shorts. Bruce Lee hammer pants. What do they call them? Hammer. I call them hammer pants. You know the motherfucker, the elastic boys that the specials wear.
Yep.
With the different designs and shit. I had skulls, and then I had skulls on my Bruce Lee's, and yeah, them is it.
Yeah.
Them some thick sole Bruce Lee's too.
They was.
Hey,
was
that's
cheaper
shit.
than that.
That's cool.
They done went up on my shit.
Shit, that's about the same price they was back in the
I
day.
know, but they was cheaper than that on this motherfucker. Cause I done bought, but they got every fucking,
Color of Bruce Lee's.
every color, every style.
What do they
every
call them though? What do they call them?
Clipper.
Clippers.
Lugsman Clipper fashion sneaker.
Okay.
But because they flat, I buy them all the time, and they got them in wide.
See, I
So
need some of them for the house.
Yeah, man, I get a 14 wide, and nigga, I
I
done
don't
bought
like
so many of them.
And I really liked them too because I ain't like tying my shoes.
Yeah, slide in.
Slide these motherfuckers on, let's go. But then again, like I said, Bruce Lee shoes, because that's all they wore over there in the movies. So I would just be like, damn, I want a pair of Bruce Lee's, because that was my idol. You know,
Bruce Lee.
everybody wanted Jordans, I wanted Bruce Lee's. I didn't have no lines to wait in, none of that shit. Right to pay less.
Ziggy
In and out.
sleeves.
Yep. And I could get another pair of shoes. That's when I had what was those Dope Mans when they first came out.
The Cortezes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a pair of blue ones, green ones, red ones. And I had about 4 or 5 pairs of Bruce Lee's. Not lying. That's what it's called. It's called Bruce Lee's.
Bruce Lee's. It's RIPs. It's time for RIPs.
Yes, sir.
Went on a little tangent before we got to it, but we're going to get to y'all. Don't worry about it. I'll go with the first one since you said the one that you had was my
okay.
middle one. Now that you take that one.
All right.
R.I.P. the Beat King.
Yes, R.I.P. the Beat King.
Who is a rapper out of Houston, Texas. I believe he's dead at 39. They said his autopsy revealed that he passed from a pulmonary embolism.
It's something with your heart or your brain.
It's a condition where arteries in your lungs become blocked by blood clots.
Well, I was all the way off. So it's your lungs.
Mm-hmm. They said he fainted while hosting at a radio station event. He was rushed to a nearby hospital. He passed away with his 2 daughters by his side.
Oh, okay. The way it reads, it sounds like he passed away with his daughters. I'm like, what?
No.
They were by his side, I guess.
Because they was with him.
Right.
And the crazy part is, like I said, I follow a lot of Houston rappers, so I know Buddy. And he make like a lot of club songs and shit. He's a party nigga.
Okay.
And but he had just the last year and a half, he had like started taking his health seriously. He was lost like 95 pounds.
Oh, he was a bigger dude?
He was a bigger dude, and that's how he looked when he passed.
Oh, shit.
He was down like, because he had just did an interview like 2-3 months before this, and they was asking about his weight loss journey, and he was like, man, I just started watching what I was eating. He's like, I don't do much. He said, I lift weights 3 days a week, and every day I walk around my neighborhood. Like I start the morning with a walk. He's like, I'm 95 pounds down in the last year.
So I wonder what causes blood clots, though. Because that's like something that you can't really detect or...
It's a, that's actually what killed my grandfather.
Mm.
He had a blood clot in his leg, and it broke free and traveled to his
Yeah,
heart.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yep.
how do you know? How do you not know? You know what I mean?
Man,
It's just something you can't detect, right?
well, they got a name for it now, and they can't detect it because turns out whatever happened to my grandfather is like semi-hereditary in my family, and my mother suffers from blood clots,
Okay.
and she gets blood clots in her stomach, and they can break free and go do shit.
Right.
So she has to take blood thinners every day.
That's what I
Like
was gonna ask.
she
Yeah.
takes blood thinners every day, like it's insulin.
Hmm.
And the crazy thing about it is the way she found out about it, because she ended up sick because of it, and she ended up in the hospital. But the way she found out about it is because she decided to get more on a health kick. Because my mother's always been a wine drinker,
Mhm.
and you know, wine is a blood thinner.
Yeah.
My mother's always been a wine drinker, so she had quit drinking wine, and she had started eating like a lot of kale. And kale has something called K12 or K2 in it or something, which is a coagulant. Like it,
Oh, it starts to bind.
yeah.
Right.
So she stopped drinking the wine, so she took out the natural blood thinners, and then started eating a lot of kale, and had the coagulant.
And it's probably the overabundance because that more helps the white blood cells so that you won't bleed out.
Yeah,
So
and it kicked in,
right,
and she ended up in the hospital with the shit.
man.
Yeah, and so it basically kind of told her like you quit drinking and eating bullshit, and well, she's always been like a health nut, but it was the wines. Like you quit drinking the wine,
Mhm.
you quit using your natural blood thinner.
Right.
So now she got to take blood thinners.
That's crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like how? Like what was it making her? Like was it making her sick,
Yeah,
tired?
she got sick as a dog. She was in the hospital. She's in the hospital for like 2 months because they're trying to figure out what's wrong with her.
Understood? Because I mean that could sneak up on anybody.
Mhm.
Like you,
It's
no
like,
matter what you do.
they say kill my granddaddy
Right.
in his 60s.
Mm.
Yeah, blood clot in his leg broke free, traveled to his heart, clogged his artery.
Mm.
Yeah. Rest in peace, granddaddy.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, rest in peace, Big King, man. He was a independent artist, pretty successful from it, owned all his masters and things of that nature, and yeah, it's just it sucks, man.
Hey, I understand. We got another RIP. It's Famous Amos.
Famous Amos.
Wally Amos, founder of Famous Amos Cookies, dies at 88. Wally Amos Jr., founder of the Famous Amos Cookies, known and beloved nationwide, died at 88 on Wednesday, his family said. The American entrepreneur died peacefully at his home with his wife Carol by his side after a battle with dementia. Amos's children, Sarah, Michael, Gregory, and Sean, said in a statement. He was born in Tallahassee, Florida. He built his brand from one bakery in Hollywood, California in 1975 and a family recipe. I'll read what they said. I only got a little bit of it. It says, our dad inspired a generation of entrepreneurs, adding, with his Panama hat, kazoo, and boundless optimism, Famous Amos was a great American success story and a source of black pride. It's also part of our family story for which we will forever be grateful and proud of.
Famous Amos.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
Rest
sir.
in peace.
Rest in peace to legendary talk show host Phil Donahue.
Phil Donahue.
Passed away at 88.
He was 88 too?
Yeah. He passed away Sunday after battling a long illness. They're not saying what the illness is, just a long illness.
Mm-hmm.
He died peacefully in his home with his wife of 44 years. All the time, his sister and his children, his grandchildren, his whole family was there.
Hmm.
Not saying what the illness was. He was battled for a long time, but apparently he's been sick for a long time.
That's crazy.
So yeah, Rest in
Now,
peace.
you know what's funny? I was just thinking about him. Cause was he on one of the scary movies? Like him and Shaq? No, that was fucking Dr. Phil.
That was Dr. Phil.
It's
Yeah.
Dr. Phil. Wrong Phil. But I was thinking about Phil Donahue though for some reason. It was something about one of his shows. I forgot what it was
Phil
about.
Donahue shows was something crazy.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
he ain't no Geraldo. But he was
Geraldo Rivera.
Rivera. Fox News.
Fuck that nigga.
Fake news.
Yeah, he be on some other shit.
He do now.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, his show was kind of cool. It was about the
I'm shitty. I liked him back then.
Yeah,
Should he be on now?
yeah.
No ass nigga.
Didn't he get punched in the nose on this show?
I believe so. I believe so. Yeah, cause him and Joey Greco, the only two like hosts I've ever seen hands get really put on.
That was a knife.
Yeah, he got poked up.
He on the boat,
Joey got poked up.
and they couldn't do nothing about that, could
Nah,
they?
he cut on that man boat. That man told him not to. That man told Joey Greco, "Hey man, fuck y'all in this bitch. Take her with y'all. Don't come on this boat." And pull the knife out. Don't come on this boat. And nigga Joey Greco, I just want to talk to you for a second.
Poke, poke, poke.
Man, he hit that nigga with 3-4 good pokes and pushed that nigga in the
Yeah,
water.
he hit him with the dope fiend Willie.
Yeah.
Poke, poke, poke.
He pushed that nigga in that water. You see that little blood come up in the water, Jersey in the water, hold his stomach looking stupid.
That really just happened.
Yeah, that nigga never went back on a,
He very glad that man didn't twist.
hey, nah, facts.
Shit.
He ain't even want to kill him. He just
Yeah,
wanted to
just-
get him up off his boat. Because if he'd have turned that bitch,
Like that lady in that chicken shop.
mm-hmm.
She just poke, poke, poke. She didn't twist on her.
I'm about to say, my nigga Joey Greco never did another on-site boy
Nah, he
ever.
never-
He was
no.
just in the studio.
He was always in the studio, and the other dude was
They
out.
sent the Joey Greco lookalike out there.
Yeah. They had a whole thing of cheaters on YouTube.
You see what they got hosting it now?
Who?
Peter Guns.
For real? Nah. I'm gonna have to check it out then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Peter Guns.
Matter of fact, no, I do know that because when I was binge watching him like a year or two ago, he came on, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, he's the host.
You right.
Nigga
right.
got caught cheating. Dude was like, what the fuck are you doing here, Peter Guns? He's like, nigga, you talking about cheating? He was like, we all got to reform from our past. He's like, shut up, Peter Guns.
That is true though.
Random, long live Nip, Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap. Just his album that he passed, they put out right before he passed.
Okay.
It just surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And just good to see people still supporting it.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
No, we talk about what shit. We always shout out other people's interviews and podcasts. If you got a chance, man, go watch Black Sam's interview with Big Boy.
Okay.
You know, Black Sam's Nip's brother, and he never does much talking.
What's the name of his podcast?
It's just an interview.
Oh.
Like, you know, Big Boy from the radio station out there.
I thought you were talking about Outkast Big Boy. My bad.
Yeah, you know, the one who used to be real super fat.
Yeah, he was on the Sinbad show.
Yeah, you know, he got a real big morning show out in L.A.
You're right.
He's had for
He is on the
years.
radio. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who he was. Because, for one, like I said, he was on the Sinbad show. He was real big.
Yep.
And he was skinny, and they were showing a video of him.
Yep.
And he was moving around like the radio station and shit. But I didn't recognize him until they actually put the volume on, and you can hear him
his
talk.
voice.
Yeah. And I'm
his
like, is
voice
that
is-
Big Boy?
Yeah, because his voice is so recognizable.
Yeah.
But he did an interview with Black Sam. I don't know how he got Black Sam to sit down and actually talk, but he just talked about him and Nip's whole life and the day he got killed and what he thinks happened and what he kind of knows happened without throwing certain people under the bus, and how it was more of a setup than just dude being mad at Nip for what they said it was, and
Right.
like he was kind of sent on a mission by some older niggas from the same gang who,
You say rather hating on him or
yeah,
disappointed in him?
hating on him,
Okay.
hating on him, wanting to be more involved in what he had going on than he would allow him to be, and things of that nature.
Understood.
Yeah,
I understand that 100%.
yeah,
Why would you want somebody to always use you and shit?
yeah.
When they always talking about they got it and they can do whatever they need to do.
That type of shit. It's just a really good interview, man. Because, like I said, Black Sam don't speak much, but he's been his business partner from the entire rip, so he know any and everything about what's going on, and he's talking about the success still of the Marathon Clothing, Nipsey's brand, and this and third. They just opened up another store, like on Rodeo Drive or some shit like that. It's
That's
doing,
what's up.
yeah. It's a really good interview.
That's pretty cool. And you find it on Big Boy's platform?
On YouTube?
But on his page, or does he have his own?
Bro, I don't even know.
Okay, my bad, bro.
When I say it just popped
I
up.
damn near want to hear that shit.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Nigga, his name is Black Sam.
And I asked that because some people.
Yeah, Big Boy TV.
Okay, because some people put it on as like they did it, and it's
Yeah.
not their shit, and you won't get the full everything.
Yeah, because like this guy, Coolin TV.
Yeah.
Who did it with 94,000 views, but the real it's called Big Boy TV Off Air.
Okay,
And it's got like 2.7 million views.
that's what's up. But you see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah,
Like,
because it's right there with. See, that's because I ain't. If you know anything about there, you know who Big U is.
no.
He's supposed to be like a reformed gang member that does for the community and things of that nature.
Out in Cali?
Yeah, he's supposed to be from the same gang, and apparently the word kind of is Big U had something to do with Nip getting killed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and because him being jealous basically, and Whack 100 was just on one of the things going off on Big U about the situation because he had heard that too, and
Damn, that's crazy.
it's just a good interview. It's a good
Understood.
interview. Yeah, it's on Big Boy TV. But yeah, it's a really good interview.
I got something that wasn't good.
Uh-oh.
It's a dog attack.
Uh-oh.
But listen to this shit and tell me if it was the idiot of the week.
I'm listening.
A
We ain't
woman.
did an idiot in a week in a while.
A woman, 56, was mauled to death by a pack of 25 Great Danes after neighbors warned about beasts being on the loose.
She said, "What? I love these doggies."
Pet that dog.
Pet that dog.
Says a woman has been mauled to death by dogs as she walked on a popular hiking route in California where a pack of 25 Great Danes running loose had been discovered.
That's crazy. 25 of them big ass
25.
animals.
Davina Corbin, 56, was found dead on a neighbor's porch with multiple bites over her body last week. Corbin was discovered on Black Hawk Trail in Feather Falls, around 90 miles north of Sacramento, around 2 a.m. on Thursday morning. She had numerous bite marks and injuries, and her clothing had the DNA of domestic dogs on it, as it said by the Boots County Sheriff Office. So the medical examiner determined she had died as a result of domestic dog attack. Authorities had obtained a search warrant following her death and captured 23 loose Great Dane dogs on the trail. Them some big fuckers.
Jesus
They're not
Christ.
Cane Corsos, but they're big too. These dogs were handed over to the Butte County Animal Control as they searched for the two remaining animals. They
It's still
confirmed.
on the lamb.
Yeah, they confirmed tests. The confirmed test would be carried out to determine if there is a link between the DNA discovered on Corbin and the DNA of these animals. This would dictate which dog or dogs have
This gets
mauled the
put down,
California
yeah.
mother.
And determine which one they gonna put down too.
Yeah, her neighbor revealed that she lived in the area, was often spotted on the trail, and did not own a car. So neighbors shared their anger over Corbin's death, and says her neighbor Max Heck revealed that he had negative run-ins with the animals in the area. He said nothing's been done about it until now. Wait until somebody gets killed by these dogs, he said.
They was getting loose.
Yeah, the Great Danes, they come across the road at me. I jumped in my car and left. He said this road would be solid tracks for the dogs, and they'd be out here in the road. Damn. And you would have to wade through them. That's fucked up from even driving. Whose dogs are they?
Somebody out there
He said
who
he,
ain't,
huh?
there's somebody out there who ain't taking care of business.
It said Hecker also revealed that other locals had allegedly complained to the Butte County Animal Control Office several times in the past, and they've done nothing about it.
Damn.
But, you know, despite them telling her, like, hey, don't go on the trail, there's all these dogs, and then she lives over there, too, so it ain't like she didn't know. She don't walk, I mean, she don't got no car.
Man, them palm-colored folks, man, they think they so in tune with animals, bro, that shit ain't gonna happen to them.
Yeah.
It's a clip that's been going around on TikTok that's been tickling me to the core.
What?
It was like a cow on the loose or a bull or something.
Okay.
Probably a cow because it didn't have horns.
Yeah.
And it was running down the street, and people was chasing it like the police or something.
Yeah.
And this white woman like stepped out into the street and was doing the cow like, "Come here, sweet baby." Like I think she said something like that. Like, "Come here, precious baby." Like, and that motherfucker plowed that woman. That woman flew into the yard, and it kept on moving.
And then move, bitch.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
And I was like, "You goofy bitch." Like, I know y'all think y'all like in tune with nature, but
Yeah, not that
everything
in tune.
can't be domesticated.
No, especially if it's in the wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see somebody, oh, come here, and then they get their hand bit, and it's
Yeah,
over with.
yeah.
You gotta watch what you do,
Everything can't be domesticated.
You gotta let it come to you sometimes, and let it sniff you out, and you don't, reach out.
That motherfucker plowed that lady.
That's what she get.
Speaking of people plowing ladies, J-Lo's getting a divorce.
Oh, from
Ben Affleck.
Oh, I guess he's not Batman anymore.
Yeah. Only reason I brought this up is because I was reading it, and
what happened?
there was I don't know, and I don't care. Jennifer Lopez files.
As he delves deeper into it.
Jennifer Lopez files for divorce from Ben Affleck after only 2 years of marriage.
Okay. It's only 2 years.
They've been together longer than they've been married.
There we go. All right. Because I'm like, damn.
This is like their second marriage.
For real?
They was together like back in the day.
Okay. I thought I was having the Mandela effect.
No, yeah, they were together back in the day. This was a
reunion.
Reunion, yeah. J-Lo filed legal documents on Tuesday in Los Angeles County Superior Court. Reports say the actress lists the date of separation as April 26, 2024. If you recall, the estranged couple who originally began dating back in 2002 and officially split in 2004, married in Las Vegas on July 16, 2022. J-Lo did not reveal her documents whether there's a prenup. However, sources say that there is no prenuptial agreement in place. In addition, documents say that J-Lo waived spousal support and is asking the judge to deny Ben such support. Now, the only reason I wanted to report on this, is, she's been married like 6 times or some shit.
I don't follow, but yeah,
she's been married.
Probably.
Yeah, she's been married quite a few times.
And she's married to that Spanish dude, right?
Mark Anthony.
Yeah.
The nigga from The Substitute.
Okay.
The singer. But he was an actor in The Substitute. Remember the first Substitute? He was a little gang leader.
Okay. All right.
But he's a big.
Yeah, he got fucked up too.
Yeah, he was a big Spanish singer. Somebody in the comments said she has more rings in the last 20 years than the Dallas Cowboys. And that tickled me to my fucking soul. So I couldn't tell that joke without reporting the story. Because I don't care who J-Lo marries. But that...
Wow.
Perfection in the comment section.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Damn.
She has more rings in the last 20 years than the Dallas Cowboys.
That is fucked up. I need to start reading the comment section more.
Oh, the comment section, nigga, whenever I see, like, if I'm on TikTok and I see like a video that I find entertaining,
Oh yeah.
or some, I think I immediately go to the comments and I read like the first 50. I want to see what they're, because somebody's got something funny. And I gotta keep these wheels turning, man. You know I crack jokes all day long.
I want to see if somebody cracked the same joke that I did. Like,
who else was here with me?
Because if you seen something little, like I've noticed a little shit, and I'll be like, let me go to the comments see if that is in there.
Yeah.
If they noticed it.
And when I see it, I go, hoo.
I like that one. I'm like, yeah, you found it with me. I thought I was alone. You
That's
wasn't
like
alone.
that little clip. Did you see that clip? It could have been records. I know you'd be watching that. Where Drewski like walked dude out of the closet.
This is on the show or the audition?
The auditions.
No, I ain't seen it then.
Bruh, dude come out there and
he walked him out the closet.
Dude come out there.
Where's the closet?
He was the closet where he was keeping his gayness. So dude come out there and he thugged out, right? So Drewski like, some. I see he had a hat on and a wave cap. So I see you got that hat on with your wave cap. Man, you got waves? Like, you hiding under there? You got some waves? And dude like, nah, man, I got braids. And he took the wave cap off, and he was like, they teeny weeny, because they was like little braids. And nigga Drew said, hold up now. I thought you was a street nigga. He said, I am. He said, street niggas don't say teeny weeny. He said, wait a minute now. He said, wait, go. And the nigga start rapping like some hoes clapped her, and she clapped her ass. Nigga said, whoa, she? And he said, what? He kept started rapping. He said, she clapped her. He said, she? And the nigga he said, she. He's like, he be clapping his ass. He's like, I knew it, nigga. That's right. He clapping his ass. He said, nigga, I knew you was gay, nigga. Nigga said, hold on now, teeny weeny.
I think Drewski liked this shit. He let that nigga Tony take over the motherfucking reunion. He hopped over that nigga 3 times to punch Ugliest Rapper.
Yeah.
He hopped over, who was it? Glocker.
Yeah.
Glocker. Let me dance her.
I like that nigga, man.
I can't remember the nigga's name. Fuck. Casanova, that's his name. Casanova.
I like that nigga, man.
Is it my turn?
I think so, yeah, because I just talked about J-Lo.
Okay, yeah. So, we just had the fair festivities in.
Yep.
So I call this the car expo because this motherfuckers was treating it like a car expo.
Word. The fair?
No, around the city.
Okay, what?
Several car thefts at Indianapolis hotels upset visitors. Yeah,
I heard.
Some Indianapolis visitors are frustrated following several vehicle thefts at a hotel on the northeast side. Indianapolis Police Department said that the North District Beat 72 has 9 stolen cars over the past 28 days.
Yeah.
Based on the police reports, a handful have occurred at the Drury Inn and Suites parking lot off of Shaylin Avenue.
Yep.
Megan Berry was in town showing animals for the Indiana State Fair this past week. She stayed at the hotel like she does every year, along with several other fairgoers. Said 2 days in her stay, she was alerted by her GMC 2500 Denali diesels.
Oh, yeah, they took that.
Security system that someone had broken in. She said, I had a text message from OnStar at 4:23 in the morning. It said, your alarm went off. So I instantly got dressed, went downstairs, and my truck was gone.
Yeah.
She used the truck to transport her livestock from Fort Wayne. She wasn't even out of state.
Yeah.
She lost $70,000 truck that she's only had for 8 months.
Yeah.
She just put $3,000 in rims and tires on it on Monday before she came down. And she lost about $12,000 to $15,000 of equipment inside the truck.
Yep.
She was able to see hotel security footage showing the thieves driving off with the car within minutes and without any trouble.
Yep.
Just based on her conversation with the police, she believes they used a transponder device to steal it, saying that someone had to been near her either at the Drury or the State Fair when I push unlock to.
They keep the code.
Because it's a fob, not a key that copies the code to that vehicle.
Yep.
Police advise if you know your vehicle and plate information in order to you to know your plate information in order to help you track down your missing car if that happens to you.
That motherfucker gone. Them niggas done took that bitch and busted them numbers down or busted it down to parts and put one together.
Damn. They said that the current year-to-date motor vehicle theft across all districts is 4,181.
Yep. Listen, in this city right now, the Kia boys is stealing all the Kias and the Hondas.
Yep, the ones they can get.
The ones they can get. Your Charger and Challenger and Trackhawk and Durango RT are not safe.
Unless it's a basic.
Yeah. I'm talking about the one with it's got to be the one with the Hemi.
Yeah, you got to have Hemi or better.
Your Scat Pack and your Trackhawk and all. They stole my nigga Scat Pack from the airport.
From the parking lot?
Yeah.
And that's easy pickings.
But it's not a game.
Because they don't know if you don't have a car there or not.
It's not a game.
All you gotta do is pay $9 to get in that bitch.
And they all the Dodges, and they taking them trucks, them diesels and shit, because you know that transport and shit is such a big business right now.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas transporting all them trailers and shit, and what they'll do is they'll take that motherfucker and bust it down, put one together, or they'll number job it.
Yeah. Change the VIN number.
Yeah, they change the VIN number job it, and goddamn it, be right on the road.
And you know what? That makes sense as to what them dudes was doing last week, stealing them forklifts.
Yeah.
Cause they put them on one of them trucks and
ship them off.
Damn, I ain't think about it like that.
Cause they do the. Man, I watched one video. Them motherfuckers out in California, bro. Well, they're doing it in more places in California, but a lot of places they got these. Like they probably use the transponder thing where it locks in the code.
Yeah.
It locks in the code, and they go there and get in the truck with it. But they got these other things where they take this like big satellite thing that folds out, and they amplify.
Oh, the signal from the fob.
From the fob.
I've
from
seen
the
that.
house. I seen him steal a nigga Rolls Royce Phantom like that. Nigga, the nigga, his camera outside of his house. Buddy's out there with the big ass thing like this, doing shit. The other nigga is at the Rolls Royce clicking the button on the door, because you know if the signal's close enough, the button on the door unlock the car.
Right.
When that motherfucker finally unlocked, he hopped in that bitch and started that motherfucker right up. Nigga, Buddy folded that motherfucker satellite thing up, nigga, and hopped in the passenger seat. Them niggas took off in that nigga shit. Rolls Royce Phantom, nigga, 2-door boy.
Damn. It's going down to Florida. It's gonna be found in Texas.
Yeah.
Like that one
nigga.
ATL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that type of shit be happening.
Yeah.
Because Buddy in Texas didn't knowingly. He didn't steal that car.
He bought it outright.
He bought that.
Had paperwork and everything.
It's like that one video of that nigga that bought that Corvette off Carvana cash for like $85,000. Nigga, and ended up getting pulled over in front of the club, nigga, and they ran the vans and all that shit. Motherfucker was stolen.
But he got it from Carvana.
He got it from Carvana, nigga. He had all the paperwork and everything. So they didn't lock him up.
No, they can't.
They like, bro, you need to get in touch with Carvana and get your money back. We're gonna let you be, because we see you got the paperwork.
Yeah, you all the way totally legit. You thought you was legit.
Yeah.
And then you even got registration.
Yeah. He had all that, and it was stolen out of another state. And he ended up having to sue Carvana, and they made it right. But yeah, nigga, like somebody stole that car and sold it to Carvana.
They said did they due diligence.
If I say they didn't do their due diligence.
That's fucked up.
It's a dirty game out here, man.
Shit.
It's a dirty game, but it's like, you know, it just moves with the times. Because when we was young, if you had an old school, nigga, you couldn't park that in the motherfucking nowhere. I remember when I was like 16, 17, I remember a lot of niggas from like out here and out east and shit, niggas went down to the Kentucky Derby and stayed at a hotel and thought shit was sweet. Man, them niggas stole all them niggas' cars.
Oh, yeah.
9 niggas went down there with toys, nigga. Them niggas came home on the Greyhound.
Yeah. I knew somebody, I had a friend. Him and his buddies, they knew where a good little shop was here, and Expo, Classic Weekends, they was tearing motherfuckers up in the garages.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about whole cars, just gone.
That hey. So I think I talked about it on here before, but my niece Clarissa, she had me and my pops had rode up. It was Fort Wayne. Rode up to Fort Wayne to my great nephew's birthday party. She really wanted us to come because she's moved back to Florida since, so it was like the last one that was going to be up here. So we went up there, right?
Right.
And so I was on her porch chilling. It was a shop down the street, and it was like a lot of decent cars down that motherfucker. And what really made me catch my eyes, they had this 86 Monte Carlo SS, and they had the rear end tubbed out, and they had some 28s on the motherfucker tucked in there. Like, it looked really good. But it was like, you could tell they had just finished the body work. It was like primered out. Like they had just did the wheel fitment.
I see what you're saying.
And I'm like, man, that motherfucker, they doing really good work down there. I'm like, but they got a lot of activity going on down there. And it was on my niece's street. Nigga, fast forward a month later, nigga, I was on the news. Motherfucker raided a chop shop.
And that was it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I called her. I said, am I tripping? Or she's like, the police been down there for 3 days. Getting dick, pulling cars out the back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
I know a nigga, one of the niggas I go to the gym with, fucking stole his vet. He goes, I go to LA on Penland Pike.
Right.
He goes to the LA on Washington Street a lot, but he be at the LA on Penland Pike a lot. Mm-hmm. They stole his vet from the LA on Washington Street, and he lucked up in the chop shop. The place that stole the chop shop got hit that night.
Yeah.
And his car hadn't been fondled yet. It was in the back under a tarp.
Damn.
So the police called him, like, come and get it. He like, it's all in one piece. He like, it's surprisingly, yes.
Wow. I was looking out for him on
he
that
went
one.
and got his shit back.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He got like a 16 or 17 vet.
Somebody got that motherfucker sweet, and then damn. So somebody got paid.
Yeah, somebody got paid. Because it got dropped off. The motherfucker that took it got paid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I never forget. We so miraculously ended up with a bunch of new cars one time because we thought we knew where one of the places was, and the nigga that told us he knew where it was a liar. So we just ended up with a bunch of new cars. We didn't know where to take them.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I just watched some shit. They wasn't Kia boys, but they was from Chicago, and they was with Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It was like 8. I think it was like 8 dudes and 1 girl, and they all had Land Rovers.
Okay.
And expensive SUVs and shit. They was taking these motherfucking cops on a ride. Like, most of them made it back, but they was doing stupid shit because, one, they didn't have no paper plates. Nobody had plates. And they was trying to get them back. You know what I'm saying? But they was, like, stopping at gas stations all at the same time, and everybody trying to get, give me, I got $40, give me 10 on here, 10 on here, 10 on, like doing stupid shit, you know what I'm saying?
Young motherfucking shit.
Yeah, but the one nigga, he got caught, he was doing 90, he had spiked. One of his left rear wheel went all the way down to the rim, and he was still doing 90.
Getting to it,
Then he got out,
everywhere.
Then they got out, finally he got out, and he was like, man, I'm a teenager. They were like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't care, nigga.
We don't care if you 17. I'm 17. I said, you an adult then, bitch.
Yeah, we waving. We are waving you.
I was like, that's fucked up. But yeah, these motherfuckers be out here getting them.
Shout out to Hurricane Chris for making himself look like a fucking idiot.
I saw that. And I thought he had a point. Until I seen the other motherfuckers saying, like, Master P was there, such and such was there, and such and such was there.
So we in the same boat.
Yeah.
I thought he had a point too. And then the first nigga I saw was Fredo Bang.
Yep.
Who I like Fredo Bang a lot.
I know who he is. I just don't remember his shit.
I listen to Fredo Bang music often,
Okay.
and he's from Baton Rouge, I believe.
Yeah, because they was talking about Boosie and Webby and shit too.
Yeah, he's because that's where Boosie and Webby from is Baton Rouge. He's from Baton Rouge, and I saw Hurricane Chris's whole little thing, and I was like, yeah, he probably should have tapped in with niggas. Dun, 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 dun. And then the 2 videos later,
That's how it was with me.
Fredo Bang was like, he ain't the Louisiana artist. He said, Louisiana legends. He said, so who the fuck am I then, Hurricane?
Yeah.
And then they had the clip of him performing.
Yep.
This and the third. Nigga, he
And they
just
showed
didn't.
Master P and what's Master P's son? The Hooper. Mercy.
Mercy?
He was there too.
Okay.
Yeah. So he wasn't just I don't get it. Because he wasn't invited?
That's what it seems like.
All
That's what it seems like. Because he didn't get a check.
Okay.
Because he didn't get a check. Because he talking about. And then I seen one nigga on there. Because you know he was like, gave $500,000 to the police.
Yeah.
So boom.
Yeah, that's the shit that got me. Yeah.
So boom. One of the niggas. Well, you know, he threw like a festival down there.
Yeah, for a whole weekend and nobody was killed.
And he had like the thing called 50 Land, like a half amusement park and all. So he had to have a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But you know, it's all we talked about him on here before for the Black Excellence. It's all in the launching of his movie studio down there in Shreveport.
Right.
Okay, so it was a nigga on there. He was like, Hurricane Chris needed to do his research. He said because you can't just listen to the news where they say he gave $500,000 to the police. He said he gave $500,000 to all security. He said, I was a security guard there. I got paid handsomely. He said, and I'm a Shreveport resident.
Right.
He said, my paycheck was great. He put a lot of money in my pocket, Hurricane.
That's what's up.
And many more security guards.
Right.
He said, nigga, you just didn't get
He
the
didn't
phone
get-
call.
What did you do?
Yeah. But and then everybody from that motherfucker got on his ass about when he was on, the first thing he did was leave.
He did.
And didn't do shit for his city and only came back when he fell off.
Cause he only had A Baby.
The Halle Berry song, Hey Baby.
Halle Berry.
Halle
Okay,
Berry,
I
yeah.
kind of remember that.
There's a couple of songs, but he's like when he was on,
Yeah.
he didn't come back and do. He went to Dallas. He didn't come back till he was fell off.
Cause he was number like a 1 album drop, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Cause that's early 2000s, like what, 4 or 5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what nigga. And everybody like nigga, you didn't do shit. Dude was the one nigga was like nigga, the one security nigga was, cause the one security nigga
I
was like
feel it though, cause the nigga had me on his side.
at first.
That's what I'm saying.
Because at first I was like, damn, Fifth. And then I was like, oh no, fuck all that. But like, the one security nigga, you can tell he's been a security nigga for a long time.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, it's different levels to this shit. He said, and at the level Hurricane was when shit was going on, and he named off a whole nother section. He was like, he could have did this over here and started a festival that highlighted that every year, and it could have been something that we all shared.
Kind of like what Travis Scott's doing.
Yeah, he said he didn't do any of that shit. He said, now you just mad because the nigga didn't pay you.
Because really, he blew up before Webby and Boosie, right? As far as not
Commercial.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Blew
Commercial.
up, yeah.
Yeah, commercial.
Because commercial always gets more recognition than
Yeah.
than the underground.
But like, Boosie and Webber was like more popular.
Of course.
But, because he kind of came out the blue with his, but yeah, whatever.
But I'm just saying, he was the first one to go commercial. So he would have blew up with all that money first. And
Yeah,
that-
and especially because he's from, they from Baton Rouge. He's from Shreveport.
okay.
And that's why he's doing all this ranting and raving, because 50 done brought all this money to this little ass town and he's not sharing in it.
No, he's not seeing any of the share.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, he really shot himself in the foot.
He did.
Because the thing is, 50 built a film studio down there, nigga. There is going to be a lot of opportunity
Yeah,
for
especially-
motherfuckers in the vicinity.
Especially if he was the first to blow up from Shreveport.
That's what I'm saying.
So they would
now
have had
he
a
done-
documentary, movie, whatever.
Even if I put you in some acting roles, even if bro, now this is over.
Yeah, all the way over.
And what if I did a second one next year and I just
But he probably is because he had a good turnout. Like I said,
yeah.
they were more shocked that no one was killed that weekend
Yeah.
than anything else.
Cause you know he did something like that, and cause you know 50 moved out of New York a long time ago. He damn near like resides in Houston,
Hmm.
and he's done a whole lot of shit in Houston for the community.
Right.
Because they even gave him the key to the city one
Right.
time in Houston, because he was like he discovered he can make his money stretch a lot more in some of these other places.
Yeah, that's why he comes here a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
pretty sure that nigga got a crib here.
And he used to go with Vivica.
Yeah, and you know he's his champagne is the official champagne for the Pacers.
Oh, that's right. It is for the Pacers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I was thinking it was the 500.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
why
why.
he's
I
always-
don't know why I thought that, but
That's why he's always down here doing liquor signings and shit. He's
Yeah.
always randomly at a liquor store
hell yeah.
doing signing bottles and shit.
And
Yeah.
that games and shit, just chilling. Like didn't even announce that he was here.
You remember that one time him and Will Ferrell?
Will
were
Ferrell,
together?
and he came here acting an
Because he
ass.
was doing that he was doing that movie
Yeah, that nigga was at my side of town Walmart.
at the Walmart.
Where the fight went down at.
Yeah.
That lady and that lady and her kid and the other lady. That's where that famous fight
okay.
came from.
Yeah.
He was at the exact Walmart.
Shout out to you, Hurricane Chris, for making yourself look like a fucking idiot and really losing out on the bag.
He just crashed out. That's all.
He just crashed out because he's a fucking dummy.
That's
He
crazy.
just crashed out because he's a dummy.
Well-
Because on some real shit, I think if he would have hit 50 like DMs on some respectful shit, like, hey, you know, you in my hometown, man, if me and you could partner and do anything to help the community, I'm pretty sure 50 would have been like, well, shit, let's figure it out. Because that's what it seems like he did in Houston.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like Hurricane reached out to him or
That's what I'm
wanted to.
saying. He just hopped right on the internet and crashed out.
Yeah, he didn't want to. He wanted some publicity.
Publicity instead
any
of
way he
real
can.
activity.
Yeah. He didn't want to share no monies with nobody. But since you got him crashing
Fucking
out,
loser.
I got the whole Canada crashing out
Uh-oh, what happened?
on Rob Schneider.
What did Rob Schneider do?
We about to find out. It says comedian Rob
You
Schneider.
can do it. That Rob Schneider.
Yes. Well, wake her ass up. Comedian Rob Schneider reveals Canada has banned him from re-entering the country over naughty jokes they deemed as hate speech.
Oh, shit.
It says no more gigs in Canada for Rob Schneider, while on the most recent installment of the Tucker Carlson show, who was just on Kill Tony last night, well, the recording, the comedian 60 spoke with the host Tucker Carlson about how he is no longer allowed to enter the North American country following the anti-trans and anti-vaccine jokes he made at a charity event. Well, that's what you get, nigga. The former SNL star shared how he was also blacklisted from late night TV because of his conservative views. Says you were punished by the Canadians for telling naughty jokes, Carson stated. He says they really went after me and it hurt not at all. He said at the June event, which was cut short after his quips offended the organizers. Snyder noted how the bit that got him into the most trouble was one in which he played a father telling his son to pretend to identify as female so he can do well in sports.
Oh,
That's funny.
I fuck with it.
Because we had a movie like that, Ladybugs.
Yeah.
Despite
Oh, damn, you're right.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, you're right.
Despite the backlash, Snyder has refused to issue an apology. He says, I'm glad I did it, and I'll do it again if you let me back in the country. Carson also asked, which I'm assuming they won't. He says, I will not be allowed back into the country for hate speech, for jokes. And he said, and you're not allowed on late night TV either. The right-wing reporter added, to which the performer noted, I don't get invited.
I'm getting fired.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. They keep talking about some bullshit. Uh, he says, though, that this is Rob Schneider. He says that he declared cancel culture was over despite the hate he was receiving online. Yeah.
He was just on the thing talking shit about Will Smith not too long ago.
For real?
He was asking about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock for some odd reason. And he was saying that Will Smith's like a super asshole. He was like, he fools everybody, acting all nice, and everybody loves him. Will Smith's a dickhead. I was like, oh, okay. And dude was like, well, maybe Will just didn't like you. He was like, nobody else really has the experience with Will except for you and Chris Rock. See, the dude was like, it didn't seem like Will's an asshole. It seems like it's just people he doesn't like.
So since you brought that up, you made me think about something that I thought about when I was watching the movie. Bad Boys, whatever it's called.
The newest one?
Yeah. When Martin slapped Will Smith, was that a comedic slap around the world for retaliation for Chris Rock?
I don't know.
Because he slapped the shit out of him.
Might have been. It might have been.
He did it a couple times.
It might have been. That was a really good movie.
It was a good movie, but that's a comedian slapping Will Smith.
It might have been. But you know that's him and Will boys.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. He was like, that was a little comedy, motherfucker.
Might have been a little retaliative.
I thought about that's the first thing that ran through my head when it happened. I was like, oh shit, he got the slap back.
Yeah, maybe. He might, shit, you know.
And put it in a movie. So shit.
Shout out to California.
What they doing? Because I heard they getting on people's nerves.
They are, but
they
no.
Oh, okay.
They did. You just right about that, but they did something right. California is slated to become the 26th U.S. state to require high school students to take a financial literacy course in order to graduate. I don't know why all the states aren't doing it.
Because how you gonna talk proper but still be illiterate?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just their colloquialism over there. They talk proper but still could be illiterate.
Yeah. And I've never understood why you don't go through a course to teach you about credit.
Right.
Doing your taxes.
That should be a class.
That's what I'm saying. Because they put you out into the world with all this shit.
That should be a part of government and social studies.
Yeah. Like I said, I had an advantage because my mother was an accountant, so she taught me how to balance checkbooks and this and third on at home.
Right.
I didn't learn that shit at school.
Right. You don't. You never will.
So you just get out into the world where you're expected to know how to handle money and take care of everything, and you never even
done it before.
Yeah, that should be
And then you're expected to know.
You're expected to know, but just know on the fly.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I got my first job. I was 14, 15 years old when I got my first job, and I was in there filling out my tax withholdings and shit. Just someone come in here. What do I put here?
Yeah.
I don't know none of this shit. Like
you can read it and kind of get it, but it's like, the one that fucked me up, because I never really heard the word before until then, exempt.
Exempt.
I'm like, what's that mean?
Yeah, what does this mean?
Do I put a 1 or 0?
Yeah.
And then most people say put a 0, so you get everything back. But if you put a 1, you get more on your check.
Yeah.
But you don't. What you're not telling me is if I put 1, I get more on my check. Then yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking owe.
Yeah.
Because they didn't take enough out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
my daughter went through that.
On this past one?
Not this past one, the one before that, because my mom made her change it. Because on her first one, my mom retired from the IRS. She does our taxes.
Right.
So my daughter gets her first W-2 and she gave it to my mama. My daughter ended up owing the state $250.
Oh. Just from putting an exemption.
Because it wasn't enough withheld.
Yep.
And her mama had filled it out. So My mama hit her mama. Like, you knew better than that. You need to pay this.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure she fixes it so it doesn't happen next year. And that's what happened.
That's crazy, man.
Because her mama said something to me. I said, no, if I'd have went in there, I wouldn't have put that down. Like,
But
you.
it's just a lot of shit you're expected to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then, you, like you said, they look at you stupid if you don't. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, motherfucker, we
But
didn't.
how would I know this?
Exactly.
Like I said, a lot of shit I know about credit, mortgages, balancing checkbooks, blah, 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 finance. A lot of that financial literacy shit that I know, it's just because my mom was an accountant. So she went to school for it.
Yeah.
And she worked as an accountant for years and then eventually retired from the IRS. So, like, she put me up on a lot of shit. If I didn't have her showing me the nigga, I didn't learn that shit nowhere else.
Right. Right. No, seriously. Seriously.
So, yeah, so shout out to
And that's
them.
kind of why I'm glad I was, around the funeral home game.
You saw to run a business.
Yeah. You started to run a business. You see a lot of things that you wouldn't think go into running that business. And, the proper channels to go about.
Yep.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
even beyond what my mom just showed me at home. We had them jewelry stores when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point in time, we had two of them. We had the one on 49th and College, and we had one on 46th and Keystone, that big building right there there's like a porno place now.
Oh, that building?
That used to be like a strip mall.
I know what you're talking about. And then like half of it was like cars.
Yeah.
And then it was the
one that
pure
part
adult
bubbled
section.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, that part that's the pure adult. That used to be like a strip mall. It was like I wouldn't even per se call it a strip mall. You walked in the door and it was.
But that's how the town was built like that.
Yeah.
So they had a lot of those around.
Yeah, it was like 3 shops on this side, 3 shops on this side. It was like one straight hallway.
Like a little villa.
Yeah.
There you
it was
go.
When you walked in, it was one straight hallway. It was 3 shops on this side, 3 shops on this side. And our second jewelry store was the first shop. And then there was a brother, raised Muslim. There's a brother named Yusuf, who actually even got us plugged into the building. He had a clothing store in the back of the building.
Okay.
But that was our second store. And it
Right.
was successful for a lot of years. But my mom let me really run the books at that store at like 12 years old.
There's something to do. Give you something to do.
Of course, she double checked everything.
Yeah.
But like I was really in charge of it, so I really had to learn profit margins and what goes back into the business, and I had to fully understand. Okay, $1,000 was made today, but we didn't make $1,000. Like we got this to pay,
Right.
this to pay, and this.
Right.
Like so, at a young age, I understood how this shit worked.
Right.
But if I had no way to know shit like that, bro, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. And that's why people that don't know about business think it's so easy to just do it. They think you can get out there, have a product, sell it, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
They don't know about overhead.
Right.
They don't know about, like I said, profit margin. They don't know about restocking fees. They don't know about
Right.
taxes. They don't know about, God forbid, you got employees. They don't know
Right.
about.
Getting the right distributor.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much that goes into that. You're going to fuck
Yeah.
around with so many different distributors before you find the one that's for you.
Yeah.
Because all of them ain't going to fuck with you the same.
Yeah.
Now, they all want your business, but
But
some
they're not
of
gonna
these
fuck with you
motherfuckers,
the same.
They shady, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yeah. So shout out to Cali for every school should have. Every school should have mandatory.
What grade? Is this high school?
It didn't say.
Okay.
It was said to graduate, so yeah, high school.
Okay. But I think they should start in middle school.
I think they should too. But I'm just glad they're doing it at all.
Yeah.
Because you get to college and shit, you can take economics, but like you don't have to. And even that isn't financial literacy.
Well, they don't, that's what I say, they don't even teach you that in economics. I had an econ class in high school, and it really didn't.
Yeah.
They talked about filibusters and shit like that. Like, it was more connected to political economics than it was your own economics. You know what I mean? So,
Not telling you about everyday life.
and then even back then, because I was a motherfucker that would watch C-SPAN and CNN just for the fuck of it. But even back then, I started hearing some shit in the classroom. I'd be like, that shit don't make no sense. And the teacher, what would you say? I'm like, nothing. Just never mind. Because I don't feel like going in this argument about my opinion of this bullshit you're teaching me.
Not telling you about motherfucking the percentage rates on like your credit cards and shit.
Right.
Motherfuckers getting these credit cards, these high ass you know what I'm
Annual?
trying to say? Yeah, the annual fees.
Yeah.
And
And then the payback.
percentages and the payback and the motherfuckers
See, it's
getting-
all good till you get the annual fee you
Yeah.
gotta pay.
motherfuckers getting these cars with these high ass percentages on them and shit. And,
High ass payments.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not even realizing your payment $1,000 a month, and only a quarter of that is going to the principal because everything else is at the interest rate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interest rate will fuck your ass up.
niggas taking these loans with these high ass interest rates and shit. And if you don't know nothing about that, bro, you don't know no better.
If you don't read the fucking fine print, I seen one. It was like a payday loan though.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker said you can get $250, right? They quoted you for $1,000. Well, they said that you're eligible for $1,000, but they once you go in there and you get $250, right?
Yeah,
These niggas should have said that they eligible for $1,000 because they gonna charge you 400%.
bro. I'm gonna tell you about a loan I took in hot water one time. Now, I pay back all my shit.
Right.
So of course it's on my credit that I'm a miraculously I pay back shit.
Right.
Years ago, hot water, nigga, scrambling for resources to get any type of money. I think I had some legal fees to pay or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I took a loan. I got $1,800. You know what I paid back?
Nothing.
No.
Oh, you took it. How much?
I took it. I
Probably about 5,600.
43.
Oh shit.
46.
Shit.
46. 4,600 on an $1,800.
And I wasn't exaggerating either. I was really thinking about 5,600. Yeah.
4,600 on an $1,800 loan, and I had to pay that shit back bi-weekly.
Yeah, and they will take it. It just comes out. It it just comes the fuck out. Now, was you direct deposited? No, or was it paper check?
I didn't have no check. I had lied about my ends, but they was taking it out of my bank account.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
and if you try to stop that shit, boy, they don't, boy.
Yeah, and fortunately enough for me, it was one of those situations where, how can I put it? It's my money and I need it now. Like my long-term money wasn't messed up.
Right.
But this right now money
messed me up.
It needed to be handled and I didn't have it at that moment. But I was going to have it. So I was able to pay back the loan at that increase. Like, I never defaulted on the loan.
Right.
So it was on my credit as good. But, bro, they busted my motherfucking head open. You understand? You talking about paying back $1,800?
I had to call the motherfuckers like, what the fuck is going on? Well, like, you read the agreement, didn't you? You said you signed up for 400% back. I was like, really?
Yeah.
And I went and looked at that. I said, oh, yeah, y'all got me. Never again. Never again.
Funniest part about it is, you know who's behind a lot of those loans, like in the dark?
Who's that?
The Native Americans.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's their little get back.
That's funny.
I kind of even didn't feel bad about it. I was like, y'all hitting y'all lick on the man. Because there's one out here, nigga, that's notorious. Nigga, they'll give you anything you ask for, but you're going to pay back the world. There's one called Arrowhead loans. Nigga, them motherfuckers is the Cheyenne Indians, nigga. And they will give you anything. You need $6,500? Bet you gonna pay back $33,000.
You better have flipped that shit. You better got lucky at the casino or whatever. Shit.
But that's why you got to know about interest rates and things of that nature.
You do.
If you ain't paying no attention, if you just thinking with the mindset most of us have. That's the little loan I took, $1,800. If you think that, and I think the payment was, they me for like $168 bi-weekly. It's like $320 a month. You thinking in your mind, oh shit, a few months of this and I'm good to go. Now this is a 2-year loan on $1,600.
Yeah, you been to paid it back.
Yeah. And then if you get on your account and look like, cause I did it when I really realized what was happening.
Yeah.
If you get on your account, nigga, if they took $320 out every month, nigga, 20 of that went to the principal.
Yeah.
300
Went to them.
went to interest. 20 went to the principal.
Yeah.
So every month they would chip off $20 off that 1,800, and they would take 3 and put it over there in their pocket.
Yep. And they got you feeling good because at the time of need, you were good. And
Yeah.
now,
Because they drop that shit in your bank in 12 hours.
yes, they will. Yes, they will.
They put that shit right in your bank. It was your bank account. Give your accounting and your routing.
Yeah.
We'll drop it right in there.
And it'll be there.
Next business day.
Pretty, too. Looking at you like, hi. How you doing?
And I had some shit. And honestly, when I took the loan, I knew better. Because, like, I didn't know they were going to hit me that hard, but I know the concept of a payday loan is to keep you on.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew what I was getting into.
Yeah, that's fucked up, right?
But I was in a situation.
No, I understand.
And it had to be done.
No, I understand totally, man.
Yeah.
Because now they got some where, like this one called Empower.
Empower. Yeah.
They just straight up, unless you want the advance into your account. You know what I'm saying? They'll offer you a certain amount.
Yeah.
And then that's that straight up amount that you pay back. Now, where they're smart at is instead of hitting you with interest on that loan, right at the end, they say, you know what? Just give us $8 a month.
Yeah.
Because they getting their money back, plus a little bit more, like some little bit more.
Yeah, lock in for this $8 month membership.
Yeah.
And you can get
anything
I think
you
they'll
want
give
whenever.
you like $300-$400. They'll give you like 75 guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, whenever you just in a little pinch. You know what I'm saying? And you pay it back straight up.
It's another one called Clio.
Okay, I ain't heard of Cleo. I heard of Dave.
It's another one called Clio, and Clio they bump your shit up every time you make payment. Every time you pay it back on time,
Mm-hmm.
they'll let you get a little bit more money next time. A little bit more. You get like 500 fucking with
See, like Empower, they do that, but they want you to keep doing it every week so you can keep going up and going up and going up. That's what it seems like to me, anyway. You know what I mean? But my thing is, you know, until I'm in that situation again,
I don't need to take this.
I don't need to take this.
Yeah.
But when I'm in the situation, then I need to take it. Then that's all fine and dandy.
Yeah, because I gotta actually start fucking with Clio as I was with Clio before they really got to doing that because it was what is it when you got the credit card that you put the money on, a secured credit card?
Yes.
I did one of those with them
Okay.
to help get my credit together before, like a while back.
Yeah, secured credit because you pay you put your own on there.
Yeah, and it just reports to the people like you paying it. But then they brought this other thing around, and I haven't had to use it yet, but it's there if I need to.
Right. And so it's good to have something like that going on.
Yeah. I mean, because you never know, man. Life can be as great as it can be, but shit, anything can happen.
Hell yeah. Well, I know it's needing to happen.
A break?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
my motherfucking legs hurt.
Break time.
Break.
We back. Where we leave off at? Financial literacy class. I think this is an update, but I'm not sure.
All right.
It's about the young lady that killed her, the man she accused of sex trafficking her.
Oh, in a hotel or something like
I
that?
think so. This one, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if this is the same one, but it seems like she caught a raw deal to me. Crystal Kaiser sentenced to 11 years in prison for killing her alleged sex trafficker. The 23-year-old who shot and killed Randall Volar, the man accused of sexually trafficking her, was sentenced to prison. If you recall, the shooting took place in 2018 when Kaiser was 17 years old. She shot Volar in the head, burned his house down, and stole his BMW. The woman was initially charged with multiple counts, including first-degree murder, intentional homicide, arson, car theft, and being a felon in possession of a firearm. Kaiser was sentenced to 11 years in prison and will also serve 5 years parole when she's released. The 11 years is minus 570 days that she's been incarcerated leading up to the trial.
Hmm.
And I think that's a rough deal. If that man was really sex trafficking her, he deserved to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they should put something else in play.
Yeah. This is a fact. And I know this other one is an update. This is about. Remember the older white woman that shot the black lady through her door? Through her front door? Remember
Oh, because her son had gotten to something.
Yeah, and she went to knock on the neighbor's door
to talk about it, yeah.
And she shot her through the door.
Yeah.
Here's the update on that one. Jury finds Susan Lokich. Lord, what the fuck does that say?
Lawrence?
Lawrence? Jury finds Susan Lawrence guilty of manslaughter and death of neighbor, A.J. Owens. The Marion County woman who admitted to killing her black neighbor was just convicted of manslaughter.
This is Florida or here?
Florida.
Okay.
According to multiple outlets, a jury found Susan guilty of manslaughter in the 2023 death of A.J. Owens. As we previously reported,
excuse me,
there was a confrontation about Owens' kids playing in Susan's yard. The incident prompted Owens to go to Susan's door, and that's when the fatal shooting occurred. Susan admitted to shooting and was arrested a few days later. The sheriff's office also said that during the time of Owens' death, the neighbors were in a long-standing feud over Owens' children playing. An all-white 6-person jury found Susan guilty of manslaughter despite the 60-year-old asserting that her actions were in self-defense.
How? She was knocking on
That's
the
why they
door.
found her guilty. Lorenz faces up to 30 years in prison. She hasn't been sentenced yet, but she has been found guilty.
Okay.
So at least she didn't beat it.
Well, there ain't no way.
Yeah, she tried. That might be on my currents, brother. It's time for them.
Oh, Florida man.
For them Floridas.
I got one that's kind of long. I got a short one. This one is called Whip and Run.
Okay.
Florida man is out on bail for pistol whipping son.
Jesus Christ.
Laughed as he ran down woman during road rage incident.
Jesus Christ.
Florida man out on bail for pistol whipping his own son allegedly smiled and laughed as he ran down a young woman during a road rage incident outside of Tampa last week. Then he drove away, leaving his mangled victim on the side of the road as her hysterical family looked on. Jeremiah, excuse me, I almost said the wrong name. Jermaria.
That's a hell of a name.
Jermaria, I think that's what it is. Holy Cross, which is a weird last name. Never heard that one before. Jermaria Holy Cross, 23, was driving with her teen brother and her boyfriend and her boyfriend's two younger kids near the intersection of blah blah blah. About 3 p.m. on August 10th, when alleged attacker Boris, that's fucking hell of a name for an attacker. Alleged attacker Boris Twillman started tailgating her.
Boris what?
Twillman.
Okay.
And I'm not being, it's not Trillman, it's Twillman, T-W. Because he twipping.
He twipping.
Holy Cross pulled over because she thought she'd been rear-ended. And that's when cops say Twillman, 57, smiled at Holy Cross, then sped up and rammed her with his Jeep Wrangler.
Damn.
pinning her between the cars and dragging her along the driver's side of her Volkswagen Jetta.
It was on pure demon time.
Yeah, it says when he hit the car, she got out because traffic was stopped, and she wanted to look at the damages. And this is her mom, Tammy Holy Cross says. Well, as she looks, he proceeded to look at her, smile and laugh, and hit the gas and accelerate and run her over in front of my son and her boyfriend's 2 children.
Jesus Christ!
They were screaming and they were saying that baby girl just got killed. Her face hit the glass, and then the kids saw that, and it started pouring out blood.
God damn.
Meanwhile, Twillman was allegedly maniacally cackling as he crushed the young woman.
Oh my God.
She says, "Mom," all I keep playing in my head is him looking at me, laughing, and still running me over. This is what the mom said to the news, adding that the kids thought Holy Cross died on the spot. It says Twillman is a veteran.
She didn't die?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Twillman, the veteran, had been out on bail after an April arrest for allegedly pistol whipping his son with a Glock, which broke the victim's nose and orbital bone.
This nigga's a terrorist.
Yeah, and he's 57, and pushing his mother against the wall during a March 19th argument.
Yeah, this nigga's on demon time.
Cops say he took off after nearly killing Holy Cross, so I guess she's not dead. But he called police.
He called police?
Yeah, that's why I'm shocked at. But he called police later and told them something had happened on the highway, but he hadn't been involved.
Oh my God.
Police arrested him on charges of first-degree attempted murder and lodged him in a Pinella County jail without bond. His alleged victim, meanwhile, suffered a broken pelvis, broken ribs, a broken leg, facial cuts, and road rash. She said, I kept moving out of the way. He kept behind me. What?
Kept chasing her down.
Okay. After several surgeries, Holy Cross returned home and is now in the care of her family, but she has a long recovery ahead of her. She later told her mom that Twillman had followed her for 15 minutes before the attack.
Damn.
She said, I kept moving out of the way. He kept behind me after several. Okay, blah, blah, blah. After several surgeries, she'll recover. A long recovery ahead of her. She'll have to relearn how to walk. And she's fearful that her broken pelvis might one day bar her from having kids. Oh, so she hasn't had any kids. Oh, no, she had her son. She had one. I just care that she's here. If the recovery takes 3 years, 5 years, I'm still here, is what her mama said. And she described her daughter as a loving jokester who always looks on the bright side of things. I said, that's why I think it bothered us so much, because she's so sweet. And she's humble. Yeah. Yep.
Nigga said cackling.
He's maniacally cackling.
Maniacally cackling while he was. All right now.
That's fucking crazy. That's a hell of a Florida man. He should have been a piece of shit. I didn't know you did all that.
I gotta, actually, my piece of shit was initially a Florida man, one of them.
Okay.
And then I got to read and it was like, this is a fecal. Okay, Florida man busted with meth while checking in with probation officer.
Oh, God. What's up with meth?
Yeah. A Florida man was busted with methamphetamine while checking in with his probation officer, according to the Walton County Sheriff's Office. Brandon Lee Harris, 31, of Defaulter Springs, is charged with felony violation of probation, possession of methamphetamine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The incident happened on Monday at the state probation office, blah, 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 blah. The sheriff's office say it was discovered Brandon Lee was attempting to conceal methamphetamine in a small plastic baggie in a nasal spray bottle containing another unknown substance. Deputies say Harris was scheduled to meet his probation officer and admitted to knowing he had narcotics and paraphernalia on him before arriving. The nasal spray bottle was sent to the lab to be tested, And they still don't know what it is. Jail records show Harris was previously arrested twice in Walton County in 2023 on drug charges and child abuse charges and grand theft motor charges. He is currently being held without bond on probation violation.
Hmm.
My nigga went to the PO
With the shits.
with the shit.
And told him.
And told him I got
No, he didn't say that. He said that he knew that he had it.
Yeah,
That's
when he
was.
got caught.
Yeah, I got confused at that part. I had to pay attention more. I was like, hold on, he told him before he went? No,
Yeah.
he told him when they called him.
When they caught him, he said, "You know what? I knew that shit."
At least he admits it. I think you should get less time for admitting it. Because I be watching a lot of these motherfucking body cams, and these cops be going through it.
Yeah.
They go through. I be sitting there looking like, man, just punch him. He's stupid. Shut him up. Just shit. Why does he keep talking? This one is One Punch Man.
I don't know.
Central Florida man punched victim in face, caused him to fall and die.
Oh no.
After a 2-day trial, Volusia County jury found defendant Alan Gaines guilty as charged of manslaughter. Immediately following the verdict, the defendant was sentenced to 11 years in prison, followed by 4 years of probation. On the evening of February 11, 2022, Gaines was verbally arguing with another man outside of a convenience store in Daytona Beach. While video surveillance then shows the defendant punched the victim in the face 3 times. Oh, I called it One Punch Man. My bad. Which caused him to fall backwards and hit his head on the concrete sidewalk. Gaines drove away from the scene, as he should. Then victim died from his injuries at the hospital several days later. He didn't know that was going to happen. This case is a grim reminder that fists can be deadly weapons, says State Attorney R.J. Larizza about the case. Said the case was investigated by the Daytona Beach Police Department. Assistant State Attorneys Ashley McCarthy and Boone
Boonhauser
successfully tried the case for the state. The Honorable Michael Judge proceeded over the case and pronounced the sentence. So they didn't give this man no overlook or nothing. They didn't even see if he was just defending himself. But because he gave the 3 punches and the man fell and hit his retarded head on the ground. Yeah.
Overkill. This might be an update, but I'm not sure. Florida convicted felon pleads guilty to possessing a weapon after accidentally shooting himself in the leg while live streaming on social media.
What?
Yeah.
Who was it?
On January 23rd, 2024, James Hilligart, 21, accidentally shot himself in the leg while streaming on social media. Responding officers discovered him with a sawed-off shotgun.
Damn.
Further investigation uncovered repeated online posts featuring firearms and ammunition, leading to the recovery of a second shotgun he had buried in the backyard. He pled guilty to possession of a firearm despite being a convicted felon. This charge carries a maximum penalty of 15 years in federal prison. He is waiting to be sentenced. Good old, it looked like he shot himself in the fucking leg.
Yeah, but what, 12 gauge?
Yeah, probably buckshots.
I hope.
He probably hit himself in the leg with the buckshots.
I hope there was some birds.
Yeah, because if it was a motherfucking slug, you'd have knocked this guy down.
Yeah.
You knocked that motherfucking leg smooth off. You understand me?
That's what I was thinking. Well, a little pistol, okay, yeah, I can see that, but a damn 12 gauge.
You got another Florida man?
No, I'm totally out of Florida, man.
I got one more.
All right.
Called this the return of the machete.
Oh, shit. I can already expect what's about to happen.
Florida man swings a machete at unsuspecting cyclist. A homeless Florida man named Andrew Shattuck decided to spice up a boring Friday afternoon by coming at a bicyclist with a machete. Well, nothing tops off the nice bike ride in your neighborhood like being attacked with a machete, right? It all went down around lunchtime, in Charlotte County, when 40-year-old Shaduk ran up behind a cyclist while shouting out all kinds of nasty, racist, and homophobic slurs. And that's when he tried to sling a machete at him.
Mm.
Luckily for the cyclist, the homeless Florida man missed.
Yeah.
The guy ditched his bike and took off. But Andrew wasn't done yet. He hurled the machete again, picked up the man's bike and threw it at him. And when he hurled the machete, it ended up sticking in a nearby tree next to the man. He threw it at him.
And it.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. What if it was like right by his head too?
Yeah.
That's real fucked up.
Luckily, the Charlotte County deputies showed up shortly after and found Sharduk nearby. And
that's the attacker, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they found him nearby after he threw that motherfucking machete and it stuck in the tree. We playing Sword in the Stone and he's gonna be cut up in pieces.
They said they found him. They said when they got there, he was trying to get it out the tree.
Oh, he was still trying to get it out
Yeah.
the tree? Yeah, because he wasn't the one.
He wasn't the one. He's been taken to Charlotte County Jail and is currently sitting without bond. People living in the neighborhood near the attack are feeling better now since
Yeah.
he is always out there.
Oh, this is ongoing.
Without the machete, though, he's always out there cursing everybody out. One guy said he even cursed out my 3-year-old.
Oh, damn.
And the
What do
suspect
you say
is
to a 3-year-old?
and the suspect is often seen cussing out people while wearing women's clothing as he dons a full beard.
Don't call me sir.
He's being held without bond.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Now, what do you say to a 3-year-old? Like, how do you abruptly cuss out a 3-year-old?
Yeah.
You little
Fuck you smiling
you
at.
little shitty bastard.
Yeah.
Go change your fucking diaper.
Fuck you smiling at.
While he's dressed.
Wipe your own ass.
While he's dressed
As
in
a
women's
woman.
clothing with a full beard.
With a full beard. With a machete.
Now, how hard did he throw this machete that is stuck in the tree and he couldn't pull it
He
out?
chucked it. He chucked that motherfucker.
So imagine if it hit the motherfucker, they'd be dead.
Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it.
Oh shit, that's horrible.
That's my last Florida, man.
Now let's get into these fecals because we ain't got no melanated
Ain't
mag.
got no melanated.
Yeah, no melanated mag. This first one, no, I'm gonna do this one last. Yeah. The first one I'm gonna do is the Burger King math payment.
God damn it.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
No, go ahead.
How many you got?
I got two.
You got two more after that one?
No, I got one more.
Okay, go ahead and do that one then. I'm gonna go ahead with the IMPD sergeant.
Okay.
So it says a betrayal. IMPD sergeant arrested on 12 counts of child exploitation. Y'all know how I feel about that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. He's black. He's a brother. You see him. Don't look like he would do that type of shit either. He got a mustache and everything. You ruining it for mustache niggas.
Yeah, because that's a bareface activity.
Yeah. It says IMPD sergeant, once held as a hero and awarded the Medal of Valor, has been arrested after a tip about child sexual abuse material being shared online was allegedly tracked back to the officer.
Damn.
He should know better. IMPD sergeant, shit.
What's that nigga name?
So many jokes I could get out of his name. It's Javed.
Javada?
Javed. Javed.
J A what? JAVAD.
VED.
JAVED.
Yeah, like jived,
Javid. Javid.
javed.
Javid.
Javid. I'm gonna say Javid.
Javid.
So Javid Richards faces 12 counts of child exploitation,
Damn.
all level 4 felonies. According to IMPD, the investigation was undertaken by detectives assigned to the Internet Crime Against Children Unit and began as a cyber tip submitted to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. The tip involved sexual child abuse material being uploaded and or downloaded online. After investigators learned the suspect may be an IMPD officer, detectives notified the IMPD's Special Investigation Unit, who joined the investigation. Richards was taken into custody on Monday. He is a 12-year veteran of IMPD and worked mostly within the Internal Affairs Unit. Damn, he's in Internal Affairs?
Damn.
Meaning his job was to investigate officers suspected of criminal activity.
Yep.
Now it is Richards himself under internal affairs investigation. He has been recognized for his heroics multiple times in his career. 2016, he was honored by the state Indiana State Police for jumping into action and helping save a crash victim's life. In 2015, he was awarded the Medal of Valor and the Purple Heart for wounds he received in a deadly gun battle with a man on the city's east side. Let's see here.
So he'll save the day,
Yeah.
but he gonna look at some kids.
It says, so this, I don't know who this. Oh, Chris Bailey says, Chief Chris Bailey says, I'm profoundly shocked and disturbed by the allegations involving an IMPD officer. His alleged actions constitute a betrayal of the sacred oath we take to protect and serve our community. He said, these actions do not reflect the character of the brave men and women who serve Indianapolis with integrity and dedication every day. He says Bailey suspended Richards from the department upon his arrest. A recommendation of termination has also been submitted to the IMPD's Civilian Police Merit Board. So they take him all out of the game. They say he cannot be a police again.
Yeah, they are.
And he shouldn't be because he was internal affairs.
Yep.
You supposed to be behind the smoking mirrors, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nasty nigga.
Nasty ass nigga.
I mean, what if he just what if he felt hard times and was like, you know what? I can take this to the dark web.
Then he's still a nasty nigga.
No, he's still a nasty nigga. Because if that's what you thinking about taking.
Yeah.
Well, not
He
kids.
could have got some heroin out the motherfucking
Evidence
room
and
and went and hit the block.
Shit.
Alright. Man who pulled gun on a Burger King worker. Man who pulled gun after Burger King worker wouldn't take drugs for payment gets 143 years in prison. A man who's convicted of pointing a gun at a Burger King drive-thru worker who wouldn't accept drugs for a payment and later shooting at other people elsewhere the same night has been sentenced to 143 years in prison. In April, a jury found Robertson guilty of 17 crimes, including 8 counts of attempted murder. The sentence for many of the crimes were stacked on top of each other, leading to a long sentence. Robertson 40 had faced a maximum sentence of more than 400 years. After Robinson pointed a gun at a drive-thru worker, prosecutors said he walked into a convenience store across the street and pointed the gun at the head of a clerk. When Robinson saw there was a surveillance video camera system there, he shot at the screen and left. Then shot towards 2 people out in the parking lot. Do you got more about the meth man?
That's how you got?
Yeah.
Oh, I got shits on him. Like, it's a whole lot of shit on this nigga.
Yeah, that's all I got for him.
Let's see. It says the store clerk. It says no one was injured in the shooting at the convenience store, but after midnight, as police were on the lookout for a man matching Robertson's description, Police dispatchers received another emergency call. This time it was a woman calling from an apartment building on East Kentucky Avenue, minutes away from the convenience store. She said that Robinson was knocking on her door, and when she wouldn't open, he opened fire. Multiple people were in the home. Were in the home, but again, prosecutors said no one injured in the hail of gunfire. He sucks.
This nigga was on some real life
That
GTA
nigga,
shit.
that nigga was on Pulp Fiction. He was
Yeah.
that nigga at the beginning with the gun. Marvin, you didn't know the motherfucker had a fucking armed cannon behind the door?
Nigga let that revolver go and didn't hit shit.
That says, let's see. It says he took off. Yeah, he took off on foot. He was spotted on foot. So he took off into some bushes, but was quickly captured and arrested. It says Eric Ross, blah, 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 affiliate. What? Who the hell is this dude? Oh, the 143-year sentence handed down to Robinson was the right call because Robinson put a slew of victims in fear for their life just to sing in one single evening. Yeah. And because they start talking about his trial and shit,
Yeah.
it just, it don't, it's like people's comments and shit.
Mm.
So, hold up. It says he was not a first-time offender. The Sentinel reported that the prior crime spree in 2022, he has served a sentence of 84 months for felony distribution of crack cocaine, which made it illegal for him to possess a firearm in the first place. The report also noted at the time of his 2022 arrest, there was an outstanding warrant in connection with the March 2001 incident in which he said to have been involved in a car crash and shooting before fleeing the scene there. That's fucked up. This motherfucker's just a menace.
My nigga ran amok. He ran amok that evening.
In Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah,
And his name is Eugene.
He ran Gene Bob. They're fucking around.
Yeah, Eugene Robertson, 40.
You're fucking around, Eugene.
Nigga, crazy. But that was that one.
Okay, yeah, that was that one. You got another one?
No, that was
No.
my other one.
Okay, I got one more. This is the one that was supposed to be Florida man, and I figured out it was worse than that. Florida man and woman hired by ex-boyfriend charged in alleged acid attack on a New Jersey woman.
Wait. Did I hear that correctly?
Basically,
No. Just say how they said it. What?
I was very confused on how they said it. Florida man
Yes.
and woman
Yes.
hired by ex-boyfriend,
Hired by the ex-boyfriend of who?
the lady that got attacked.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Basically, he hired a couple to go fuck his ex up.
No, I get it. It just made it
It
sound
was,
like
I read it how they put it. It took me about 10 minutes to figure out what the fuck they were trying to say when I read it.
because it sounded like it's his girlfriend's
That's what I'm
ex-boyfriend.
saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Confused me too. A Florida man and a woman hired by an ex-boyfriend were charged with conspiracy to commit murder after attacking a New Jersey woman with acid. The Gloucester County Prosecutor's Office said on Thursday, Betty Jo Lane, 38, and
She's
Hingham High, Florida.
she's from what's that? Whitestown, Virginia. The proud whites of Virginia, West Virginia, whichever Virginia was.
Betty Jo Lane, 38, and 39-year-old Jamar McCall of Jacksonville, Florida, along with the ex-boyfriend, 49-year-old William Dennerborough, were charged in conspiracy to commit murder, criminal attempted murder in the first degree, aggravated assault, and other offenses in the attack on July 26th. Lane and McCall attacked the 40-year-old Moreau Township woman at her home in the Forest Hills development, according to the prosecutors. As the 42-year-old woman returned home from work and parked in her driveway, Lane threw a cup believed to be highly concentrated acid at her. According to the Disease Control Center, the acid burns or corrodes people's skin. Now, we know that. It's one of them joints where they write way too much. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, they're just somebody's trying to stretch out the story.
That's fucked up.
Prosecutor said the 42-year-old sustained chemical burns over 35% of her body following the attack.
Damn.
She was airlifted to a
Naked.
burn center where she is still being treated.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
She had clothes on and it burnt her through her clothes.
Yeah.
That shit's all in her skin and oh
The
god.
clothes in the skin.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Following the incident, prosecutors said the investigators revealed that Lane and McHale drove to South Jersey from Florida and used a rental car from an agency. Officials said they were recruited and paid by Dellenborough, who is from Bayton Beach, Florida, in a surprise attack. Dellenborough, Lane, and McCarr were all eventually taken into custody in Florida. All three waived extradition in Florida, and they are returned to New Jersey pending the trial. The attack was investigated by the Monroe Police Department and U.S. Marshals in New Jersey, New York, and Florida, and also Homeland Security and other law enforcement agencies. And they all rounded their ass up and they've been held without bond.
He could have did that shit himself.
Yeah.
And we just had a nigga running around Canada dropping buckets of shit on people.
We did, didn't we?
So you could have just did that yourself,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Nasty. People are just, I don't get it. You don't love a motherfucker, just let them live. That's
Let
the
'em
best
go.
thing you can do.
Let them go, let them be.
You're gonna waste your time. What? I think you should get your ass beat if you go to jail and they find out some shit like that. Like you had hired somebody to pour some acid on your ex. They should get just the same treatment as what do you call them, pedophiles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta say it that way.
It's
So
the
that-
diddlers.
yeah, the diddlers. Got a diddle for your riddle. Takes a new meaning to hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. He is the cat that was fiddled
That's what I'm saying.
by the diddle.
He followed the sign.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
My bacon smelling fine.
I eat some bacon in the morning. Shit. That's been another one. This is
162.
yeah, 162. Bruce Lee's Yuck Mouth Teeth, but nah, it's just Bruce Lee's. That should be messing with my head. I've been having dreams about teeth spreading apart.
Oh no, Lord no,
Yeah,
Lord no.
I don't want these motherfuckers to get their eagle on at all.
See, don't drop down and get your ego on.
No, I don't even want to smile no more.
God damn. Dog. God damn. Well, peace.
Peace. Y'all have a good week.
Catch y'all next week.
Yes, sir.